In 1991, my mother died, a relationship I was in came to an end, various things went wrong, and I dealt with them fine. But in 1994, I began feeling bored all the time. And then I began to find everything effortful. I would come home and see that there were messages in my answering machine, and instead of thinking, oh, how great all those people called, I would think, it's going to take a lot of time to call them all back. Or it would be time for lunch, and I would think, do I really have the energy to get the food out and put it on a plate and cut it up and chew it and swallow it? And then the anxiety set in, which was intolerable. It was the feeling all the time that you have if you're about to slip or trip before you hit the ground. But it went on for weeks and weeks and weeks. And I began to find life completely unbearable, too painful to live. And finally, one day I woke up and I thought I've never felt this bad in my life and I should call for help. But I couldn't manage to reach out and pick up the telephone next to my bed. And I lay there for 4 hours. And at the end of that time, my father called on the phone and I said, you have to come and get me. I'm in serious trouble. And that was when I began treatment. I took medication. I did talk therapy. I got better. I relapsed. I got better. I relapsed. I got better. I relapsed. And then I finally understood that this was a life's project and that I would have to stay on medication and in some form of treatment for the rest of my life. I had 2 advantages for the fight. One was that I knew I had a fairly nice life if I could only get back to the point of appreciating it. And the other was that I had access to good treatment. Good treatment is out there, but so few people with depression manage to access it. I'm Andrew Solomon, and I will listen.